this case
Okay.
and clears
Okay,
Mr. Sisodia.
so now that the CBI is investigating the case, where did this entire twist come? That Mr. Sisodia got a call from somebody from the BJP?
Oh, this twist is not the creation of the Aam Aadmi Party. The twist is the creation of the BJP. And if you look at the history of the BJP, just 5 years ago, Himanta Biswa Sarma, who was a Congress leader, was accused every day by the BJP. Maria, you've asked me a question. You've asked me a question. Let me just finish.
Yes.
He was accused by the BJP of being corrupt, and within 2 months, the BJP accepted him into the party and then stopped all the CBI cases against him. The similar thing happened with Narayan Rane in Maharashtra. The same thing happened with Suvendu Roy in West Bengal.
You might take a lot of national time on TV talking about and repeating yourself.
No. Tell me. Shazia, why are BJP leaders calling Mr. Manish Sisodia?
So, I heard this entire gobbledygook, and not for the first time. But I have very simple questions, and they're very extremely pointed, cutting through this chase and the maze that we find ourselves in every time we speak to Aam Aadmi Party vis-a-vis the questions which are very clear, and there is no ambiguity whatsoever. The question number one is, of course, why did they take the liquor policy back? But the most important question is, as pointed out to the president of the Liquor Association, I just heard him, Mr. Naresh Ji, I think I don't know whether I got his name right.
Yes, that's right.
Why did the manufacturing companies, the liquor manufacturing companies are never given the right to do so in retail? Why was that allowed? Why were those companies that were contractors who were blacklisted, why were they accorded and awarded the contract? Third, why were those, once the tender is passed, companies can't form a cartel and buy it? Why were the companies allowed to buy it as a cartel? So these are complete flouting of the basic rules that exist. Not just that, coming back to basic questions of 30 crore refund and 144 crores being given to the L1 bidders who actually got the bid but were given the money, which was from the state exchequer, despite the fact that they could not get the no objection certificate, which was their primary responsibility. So these are very real questions. Why was the commission, which is 2%, increased to 12%?
Yes.
And
Shazia,
also,
I've asked those questions.
These are very real.
I've asked those questions.
And I'm tired.
But today the day began with Mr. Manish Sisodia putting out a tweet saying that he has got an invitation from the BJP that if he breaks Aam Aadmi Party, then everything will be clean, that the BJP's washing machine will be operational.
Okay, so I want to say when somebody from the BJP called him up, Manish Sisodia, a few days back, as he says, and after which they started all of this, tell him, was it before or after the excise department's notice given to them as to why these contracts were awarded, or was it before? And also ask Manish Sisodia or AkshayMarathe, who speaks for them right now, that why didn't he do a press conference there and then? Why didn't he make it open knowledge at that point of time? What was he waiting for?
Okay.
For the CBI raid?
Okay.
And just before the arrest? I mean, why did Mr.
Manish Sisodia choose to speak about it today?
I think this is the question that Himanta Biswa Sarma, Suvendu Roy, or Narayan Rane ji can also answer. At what point in the CBI cases against Himanta Sarma? Shazia, I didn't interrupt you, right?
Let's I will not let you run here and there. I will bring you back to the question.
Tell me,
I'm sorry.
Tell me at what point?
It's about Manish Sisodia and the liquor mafia and the corruption of Aam Aadmi Party. Do not talk about other things. Talk only about yourself.
At what point?
Talk about your corrupt leaders and the scams they find themselves in and the CBI raid.
Shazia, please seek some help.
No.
Seek some help.
No,
don't do this.
It's not about Narayan Rane. It is about Manish Sisodia, the liquor mafia king.
At what point in the CBI investigation against Himanta Sarma was he offered by the BJP to join? At what point was Suvendu Adhikari? At what point? At what point did you tell us? No, you offered Suvendu Adhikari a post in the BJP.
Because
you offered Suvendu Adhikari a post in the BJP after you have declared him corrupt. When? At what point? Shazia, at what point did you offer Suvendu Adhikari a job in the BJP? At what point in the CBI and ED case? No, at what point?
Okay. And another twist that has been given by the Aam Aadmi Party is that they are the real challenger to the BJP, and they are taking the BJP head on in the state of Gujarat, and that is the reason why the BJP is jittery, is what is being said by the Aam Aadmi Party as well. Onika Mehrotra, we are seeing clearly that you have almost taken the side of the BJP in targeting the Aam Aadmi Party as far as this issue is concerned. What exactly is happening here in the sense that you expect support when you say that there is some kind of targeting or misuse of agencies, and now that the Aam Aadmi Party says that there is alleged misuse, quote unquote, of agencies, why are you not standing with them? So much for the index of opposition unity.
All right, Maria, let me answer you. The Aam Aadmi Party shamelessly was formulating this policy when all of us were reeling under COVID, and we were actually, trying to save a year in year one. At a time like this, they're formulating a policy where they really flouted the rules, obviously for reasons well known to them. Now, coming to the issue that why we're supporting and not supporting them. Maria, there are two different aspects to it. One, CBI, ED and IT departments definitely are ruled by the BJP, and they go about it. And that is why when they do a course correction, when they do a right thing, they have done it because of the previous experience that we have with the ED. Now, comparing Congress's National Harad case to the Aabkari Nitis, it doesn't make any sense. Here, there's absolute flaunting of rules. L1 license to non-conforming areas. They knew very well that they can't do it. And then they put the blame on BJP or whatever, or BJP being silent, Maria, for so long. They have 7 members of parliament in Delhi and 8 MLAs in the Vidhan Sabha. Why were they blindfolded? Or were they a part of the same policy, which they also wanted quiet feet to sail to?
So then you are saying that BJP and Aam Aadmi Party are hand in glove?
Absolutely, Maria. The Aam Aadmi has stolen the manual of BJP.
Okay, now tell me what. No. But the Aam Aadmi Party says that if anything, the reason why the Congress Party is not supporting them, although they have managed the support of the TMC and other political parties in opposition, is because you see them as an opponent in the state of Gujarat.
Not at all. They are just, the temporary face people who come, like fringe elements, as you call them. They come with all sort of different agenda, only just hypothetical questions of imandari. They are self-proclaimed imandars, and one is a self-proclaimed chowkidar. So both are standing in the same.
Can I respond now?
Acha.